Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome back. I want to go back and add some to these pockets because this is a Christmas themed journal. I think it needs a little bit more bling. So I have decided I'm going to use this lace ribbon from, boy, I am just blank. Dollar Tree. Anyway, I'm going to take this out for a second. Cut this straight. So today I'm just going to play. I have a list of things I want to do, and I thought, maybe you'd want to come along, maybe not, if it gets too boring. But I'm just going to play until the camera says I'm out of time, or I finished what's on my list. How about that? So I'm just going to take, and I'm just measuring this along here. This is a little curvy, but we'll bring it into submission. This is my new topper that I got from, oh shoot, I was going to save her card. I believe it's MS Texas Crafts on Etsy, and her name is Michelle Shrek. She does these, but this one's so pretty. I can't really tell if it's like a cream color or like a very pale pink, but it has the little different kind of beads and spacers, and then it has a little ballerina on the bottom. So cute. This is the second one that I ordered, and like I said, it came within just a couple of days. Don't know what happened to the first one. The first one was pink, and you know me and pink. But yeah, if you need a glue topper, I'll leave her link in the description box if you're interested, because she was really good about shipping it right out, and yeah, happy with my order. So I'm just going to put that on there. I'm going to go ahead and do this one too. I don't want it to cover up the 25, but it is going to cover up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, right under the 25. Oh, I didn't trim that one correctly. So that one was a smidge long. This one's a smidge shy. So let me get that down there. Get it where I want it. And I thought I might use this, yeah, this topper will be much easier to spot than that little purple one. I thought I would go ahead and add some of this bling. I really like this, and I think I'm going to go ahead and add, it's not quite big enough for that. I think I am going to go ahead and add both rows of this. Now, because I'm on fabric, I am going to go ahead and put just a little bit of the 3-in-1, because I don't trust the sticky back. So that'll help it stay in place. I had forgotten that these were adhesive. Now the hardest part of using these is getting the adhesive off the back. However, if you forget, which I have done, forget to take it off, later it'll fall later it'll fall off when you don't want it to. So I'm just going to put that on there. There we go. Bling it up for Christmas. Okay. Let's do this one to there. Yeah, one time I was doing a mini album, and I think I was following a tutorial, I think it was Paper Phenomenon, and I was using the 1/4-inch score tape for a spacer, but when I went to put the lining on, I forgot to take that paper off, take the release paper off. Yeah, that wasn't the greatest. This just stuck to itself, so I'm just stretching it back out. Oh, I want to put some more glue down here. The secret of this bottle, and well, any glue bottle I think, is to use a full one, and you know, then you don't have to wait for it to come down. So I have my glue, my 3-in-1 on auto ship from oh shoot, it stuck to itself again, darn it. Okay, I can recover. From Amazon, so that I get 2 bottles a month, and that way I always have glue and I don't have to think about it, because I do go through quite a bit, and then I just fill these bottles up from the other bottles. But I found it cheaper that way. I get a discount on, I buy my laundry soap and some other toiletries that way, and I save up to like 15% off. The only bad thing about Amazon is that the more people are buying, the more the price goes up. So it's kind of the opposite of supply and demand. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a moment, and I have a couple different things I want to do. I want to do some corner tucks, and I want to do some, well, let's start with the belly band since I have these sitting here. This is the card from the back of the collection, the piece that all the glue strip was attached to. So it's a little shiny, but it's a little sturdier. And, well, actually this cardstock's pretty sturdy, but I wanted to use it because it's there. So I cut this. It's about 12.5 inches. So I cut it, what did I cut it at? I think 8 1/8 or almost 8 1/4 for the vertical, and then I'm not sure it matters which way this goes, but I'm going to do it that way. And then about a little over 4.5 for the horizontal one. And so I think I want to run a little bit of lace. Like I said, it's Christmas, so I was thinking of putting the lace underneath on the edge on both sides, and then running some of this down the middle. Let me take it out and see what I think. I really want to use this. This is so fun. Oh, and then I was just cleaning out some stuff. I'm rearranging my office, and I just found this little messages vellum stickers, and it's Christmas, so it says home for Christmas. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, which is on that sheet music that I included, and a bunch of Christmas sentiments, so that'll be perfect. And the colors are burgundy and green and gold. Perfect. That was an accident. I love when that happens. Okay, so then I was thinking, let me cut down the plastic. That way I can actually see what it's going to look like. And yeah, I would just run it down like that. And then, let's see, I'd have to cut around this bling here, right there. So let's do that. You can get a good idea of what that's going to look like. I really love this trim. And then I'm thinking, if I ran this, of course, like I said, it's kind of curvy at the moment, but if I ran this down one side and the other, I think that would look cool. Just kind of, yeah, I like that. I don't know if you can envision it, but I can. So let's do that. I'm not sure how this didn't come with any kind of transfer tape or anything, so we'll see how easy this is to, I might have to peel a little bit off and then peel the release out. I haven't done it before. Maybe I should start with the smaller piece. You think? Let's start with the smaller piece and see how much of a nightmare this is. Sometimes I'm chicken to do things because I think, oh, that's way too complicated, but sometimes it calls for it. So, and I think Christmas is one of those times when you want to take that extra step. And I'm just attaching about 1/4 of an inch to the back of the card. Yep. And I'm not inking this up. I guess I could have to keep the, I don't know that you can really tell the difference really once everything's said and done. So let's put glue on this part. So welcome to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. It's growing quickly. I'm really surprised. Yeah, I totally appreciate it. And all your comments, guys. I don't always have time to answer every comment, but I sure do appreciate being able to read them. So thank you for leaving comments. I know it takes extra time when you're watching videos, and I watch videos on my TV, so if I want to comment, I actually have to get on my phone and log in. So alright, let's see, how long do I need this one to be? This one would be about here, because that's too long, right? Yeah. So that one. Okay. It takes one of the beads from the other side, so you get like half a motif on the other end right there missing one, but that's okay, because if you put this on the edge, you just take those 2 pieces off and those could be used for something else. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I think that looks cool. Now, my question though is, I've not used these, there were no instructions or anything. You're supposed to know how to do all this stuff. So let's take, I'm assuming they're all on a strip. Yeah, okay. Good. That makes life a little easier. Okay. Try not get them to stick to me. And let's get it somewhat centered and straight. There we go. That looks good. It's not exactly centered, but I don't think it's going to matter. So, what do you think? I think that looks good. And I get to use these finally. I've been, you know, I've used a couple. I think, what did I use them on? I used them in the center of this. I just cut out one of the motif and put it in those. But I'm gonna have to revisit those flowers. They didn't turn out the way I wanted them to. And the only thing I would probably use them for would be a cover. I don't think I would use them inside the book because they're huge. So I'll have to play with those some more. So today I've just been having a lazy day. The bug guy was supposed to come today. He usually comes by 9:30 or 10, and it's going to be hot today. It's trash day, so I was trying to make sure my son was up to cut the grass before he could get his, a heat stroke. So he was up cutting the grass so that he could be done before the bug guy got here. And I can't let the dog out, and the bug guy never came. So I can't do my video when he's out there because I have to have all the windows open, and I don't know. It just, I feel like when people are looking in on me, it's weird. So I don't like to do videos when there's people in my yard. Just me. That's my thing. But yeah, so I said, well, I'm just going to come in the bedroom, and I let the dog out, and guess who shows up? So I had to get the dog in, and I just was with my son playing Animal Crossing this morning after he cut the grass. So we were just being lazy and playing, and that's a fun game. If you haven't played that game, oh my gosh, I have a blast playing it with the kids. They don't play as much as I do. Now I'm the one that plays it the most, but it's fun. My nephew plays it, so we can trade things back and forth. So if you play and you have a number, let me know. We can be friends. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's see about this. I do want this one to be mostly straight, so maybe I'll just do it this way. Is that upside down? The flowers look like they're going this way, so I'm going to assume this is the right way up. Trying not to get glue on that because this is kind of shiny because it's that coated cardstock on the back of the collection. Alright, so I need to start about 1/8 of an inch, looks like, from each end. So let me get this glue off my fingers and see. Might help me a little bit. This to me, I use it most for getting glue off my fingers. It does work a little bit for getting glue off the paper, but it has to be like half dry. If you let it get too dry, just forget it. Alright, so what I think, I'm going to go ahead and peel this off, praying that I get all of it. Yay! Alright, and I'm going to start at the bottom here. It's stuck to me. And I think that's good. That looks pretty good. There we go. There again, it's not perfectly straight, but that's not the point. And we're going to have stuff coming and going out of it, so it's not going to be that noticeable. The only way to make it straight would be to run a line down the middle, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, so we've got our belly bands. Those will be cute. So I'm going to stick those over here in the book. Alright, so what is next? Okay, I had belly bands. Here's my notes. Okay, so I wanted to do some side tucks with some coffee dyed paper. And I think I'm just going to take this and fold it in half. I better put the cap on the glue. And this is just a regular 8.5 by 11. Okay, I'm gonna tear this in half. Okay, so each one of these will be one. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we folded it. This is the height of the page, so it's going to be the perfect insert. So I want to fold it. I'm going to line it up on my grid here, and I want to fold this so this is about 1.5 inches. And I'm going to line it up right there and bring it down. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm using the torn edge on the folded side, 1.5 inches. This is basically going to give me a double side tuck because I'm going to attach this to the page either on 3 sides so I can tuck here, but I can also tuck here. So I think I'm going to do it so that I have 2 tucks this way. So I want to decorate this. Well, let's glue it down first. You could sew this. I'm going to glue it for the moment. Okay, do this one. This coffee dyed paper is Liana. I believe it's Liana scraps. Don't know why I have a blank where Liana's name is concerned. It's crazy. But I always want to say Lydia or something. I don't know. Okay, so let's put some lace on here. I want to run some lace right along this edge. And I'm not going to have it hanging over, so I am going to glue about 1/2 inch. I think it's 5/8, so it's a little bit more than 1/2 inch. That's the bling. Where'd the ribbon go? Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm going to cut it straight and put it along here. Right along that edge. Ooh. And I'm going to turn this around and cut it. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with this one that I did with the pockets, and run some of that rhinestone bling, the diamond wrap, down the center of it. So wow, I've already used 1 roll. That's crazy. Stuff goes fast. Every time I think of this trim, I think of Leslie. Hi, Leslie. Because she said she calls this Kristi trim. I think that's hilarious. Oh. Okay. So I can't save everything as much as I want to. I had a whole collection of these, the rings, the flats, and if you have something to do with these, if you have a creative craft, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to have to recycle. I just can't keep it all. I can tell by the status of my room at the moment. It's not good. My husband's like, can you see to get into all your things? Nope. However, I am adding another desk in here for my sewing machine. So last night he went and bought me another door. We use the I have the Better Homes and Gardens cubicles, the four cube pieces, and I have 4 of those, 2 stacked on either side of my desk with the door in between. That's what I use for my desk. So I'm doing another one right next to it to put my sewing machine on, and changed out the entertainment center that we have, because our TV is wall mounted, so we don't really need an entertainment center. We just need a place to put the DVD player and the cable box, really. And so that's on top of another cubicle shelf on the other wall, so it all matches. It'll be nice. Now I need a black headboard. This has a place where it's connected. I'm gonna start here because we can use this for something else. I don't like when it's twisted and, well, like this one. I have found that these never lay flat. I have to go and take it and iron it, and so I'm not going to mess with it. This one's kind of icky too, but I think it'll be all right. I don't like that, see? It might be where the paper is not. Let's just see. Sometimes it's not as noticeable once you get that paper backing off. Yeah, that'll be all right. Okay. Wow, 29 minutes goes really, really quickly. Okay, so let me show you how that's going to look in the book. I will probably put these on the back of a designer page. We'll see. But they'll be attached like this. And then we'll have a tuck here and a tuck here. And I need to go back, glue some of the Tyvek, and I think I'm just going to ink these down, and because I've already done around the pages, but a couple places here I didn't get quite enough glue. But yeah, I think that'll look fun. Maybe not next to the coffee dyed paper. Maybe we'll do it next. Oh, these are all next to coffee dyed paper. So maybe I will attach it to a darker piece of paper like that. I don't know. We'll play with it. I like to just collect all my inserts, and I told you guys I was going to sew this in, and I forgot. I didn't do it yet. But I have my inserts. I have so we have side tucks, we've got belly bands, and then I have these. And I think what I might do, everybody was interested in these. They like the vintage design. I was thinking, what if I took these and left about 1/4 of an inch and used some micropore down the center, and or even 1/8 of an inch probably would be enough. I just need enough to get, but these are thick, so I need enough to get in the center. Or maybe one of the cutoffs, that's what I'll use, is something, and I'll attach them together on both sides so that these can go in the signature. And then this one, I think it went like this, I'm not sure, but they'll be like that. But they'll be on opposite pages, so they'll be in the signature that way. And I will glue this down so that there's a tuck spot here, and then this will flip, and there'll be the envelope here as well. So let's look and see what we've got. Get this signature out of the way. I've got this music paper that might work. If I score it in half, these are 1-inch strips. So, what size was my envelope? 4 3/4. Okay, so let's score this at 4 3/4 so I know where to cut it. Yeah, that's not going to be enough for both sides, so I will have to use 2. But let's score this down the middle. And make sure I put it on the right way. There we go. And that way I can just attach it a little ways away from that edge. I'm going to do this side first. We may not may not need to do the other side. I'm going to go ahead and ink the sides of this. Okay, so I did it the right way to begin with. So right way up, okay, that's the top. I'm going to add my glue. Keep going off the edge. Okay. Okay. Just about 1/8 of an inch or so away from that center fold. And it's not going to show because that's going to be in the center, so I'm probably just going to ink that little piece inside there. Let's do the other side. Make sure that it's straight. I'm going to fold it and make sure that it is straight, because that would be horrible if these two, I mean, they're going to be on, there'll probably be a page between them, but I wouldn't want it to be wonky. Okay. So then when this is dry, I'm going to come in here and ink that. So this will be the side that flaps around, and then this side we're going to put the cards on. And yeah, see, that looks good like that. I like it. I think this is going to be too big for the signature, however, now that I've come to it. It just occurred to me that that is going to be, this is 5.5 and this is 6 and something. What is it? Yeah, 6 3/4. That's going to be sticking out. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? Would it be possible to flip this over the top of a page? Like so. These still don't fit. Gosh, how big was that lady's journal that she was doing? She must have been doing little tiny, no, she was using this set. She was using this collection. She must have had a huge journal. Darn, now now I don't know what to do. I'm a little disappointed now because I was going to put that. You guys want to listen to me whine? I was going to put it right here. But that is not going to work. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, here I am going to use this as a flip over then, and I am just going to have to tuck these inside and use some other kind of decoration on the outside. Maybe I can do a smaller card. I have some vintage images that might work, that I could shrink down. These are just too big, and that makes me sad. But then I could put, you know, something, if this was a square one or something, I could do it like that. So, okay, well, for now, these are going inside here, and it's still a good journal spot. Some glue in there, and they're still going to go over a signature, and they're just not going to be like I had it envisioned in my head, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. So I need some more ink. Let me ink this up. And then I won't need to add anything to this side at all. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so we have a page flip. It's very heavy too, so you could use this as a bookmark. That would be awesome. That'll work, and we will decorate those. All right, guys, so we've dressed up a few things, we have messed up a few things, and I think we fixed them. So I'll be back next time. Thanks for watching.